and ready to fight. Kira Rudik joins me now. Kira, thank you so much for taking the time out. What is the latest on the ground where you are?
Hello. So this night was tough for Kiev. I'm staying here along with my crew. We are members of the resistance and we are armed. So when you are saying, she says that she's armed and ready to fight, I'm not only saying this, we are proving this actually by our actions. So every evening we're receiving information that Kiev is about to fall, that Russia is throwing all its forces on us. And then in the morning, we are proving everybody wrong. We are showing that, first of all, we are able to resist. And second, that no matter what happens, we will rather we will not do anything that is that will allow Russia to move forward. So Ukraine right now resisting very hard. Putin is not getting any wins of what he wanted. And for now, it's 4,300 Russian soldiers are being killed on Ukrainian soil. So I think it's like a pretty bad result for a dictator, right?
I think if those numbers are accurate, this is obviously not what Putin expected so far. For the rest of us that aren't Ukrainians, I think the world, quite frankly, Kira, is surprised by the will of the Ukrainian people to stand up and fight. Are you?
Well, I'm not surprised. We have been fighting Putin for the last 8 years, and we had 3 revolutions in our country when we did not agree with what was going on with the direction of where we're moving in. But right now, it's a critical time because we know that we not only fight for Ukraine, we fight for this new world order for the democratic countries. We knew that we are the shield for the Europe. We knew that we are protecting not only Ukraine, we are protecting like all the other countries that would be next if we fail. That's why we just cannot fail.
Besides small arms fire, what are you seeing in terms of other ways that Ukrainians are fighting back?
Well, we are fighting economically by bringing in more and more international partners. We are fighting in cyber war where most of important Russian sites are either blocked or Russian TV being interrupted with pro-Ukrainian videos being broadcasted. There are many, many fights where we are fighting and we are winning. And I'm sure that the world is surprised, but most of all, that Putin is surprised.
Right. What about makeshift weapons? Can you describe? We've seen Molotov cocktails and the like, but what other things can you describe without obviously giving away too much?
Well, it's mostly the things that are put on the road to stop Russian vehicles. These are the things that may be another surprise for Russian soldiers when they go onto our streets. Yeah, and Molotov cocktails is like a classic one, and it's very easy to make. So that's why people are concentrated on getting as much of it as is possible.
In the end, Kira, do you predict Ukrainian victory over Russia in this invasion?
Absolutely. I have no other scenarios in my head. I see people, I see women like me bearing arms and standing up to protect their families, their cities, and their countries. There is no force in the world that could actually destroy us.
Kira Rudik, we wish you the best. We're praying for you. Thank you for taking time to speak with us this morning.